As night enveloped the house, Bazett held Ghana close in her arms, their breathing synchronized in peaceful slumber. Despite the occasional rustle from Ghana, Bazett clung to him, her embrace unyielding, ensuring he remained snug and unmoving. Suddenly Bazett felt warmth on her stomach, which was barely noticeable to her, who, lost in her drowsy state, brushed it off and continued to sleep. Morning arrived with Yukiko's voice calling out from the kitchen. Ghana, jolted awake, quickly scrambled to the bathroom. Bazett stirred, rising from bed to quench her thirst. She made her way to the kitchen where Yukiko was already busy preparing breakfast.
Morning, Mom. Where's Dad? Good morning. Dad's outside warming up the car.
Bazett reached for a glass of water, but Yukiko's sharp eyes noticed an unusual stain on Bazett's stomach area.
Bazett, what's that on your clothes? Did you spill something? Huh?
Bazett glanced down and saw the damp patch on her shirt.
I wasn't drinking anything, Mom. Don't tell me Ghana is bedwetting? Bedwetting? At his age? He's outgrown that.
Yukiko's concern grew. She moved closer to Bazett, bringing the stained area to her nose for a closer inspection.
Mom, that's really gross.
Yukiko sniffed the fabric and examined the stain. Unlike a typical round urine mark, the stain had an irregular, island-like shape.
Where is Ghana? He grabbed a towel. I think he went for a shower, but it's still early. I see. He's likely doing junub. Junub? What's that? Bazett, Ghana must have had a wet dream. Wait, what? A wet dream? But he's only 7. It's called precocious puberty. He's taking a shower because his morning prayers aren't done yet. After a wet dream, he needs to perform purification before he can pray. He knew about it, so, when he was rustled around last night, he was trying to escape your grip. Seriously, why do you hold him so tightly? It's as if you're afraid he'll disappear the moment you let go. Go change your clothes and take a shower yourself. Alright, alright.
Bazett removed her clothes and placed them in the laundry basket. She didn't wait for Ghana to finish, as they were accustomed to bathing together.
Big sis?
You're showering instead of bathing?
Ghana wanted to explain that showering was more suitable for purification than bathing, as the water used to cleanse should not be reused. However, he hesitated, not wanting to reveal he had a wet dream.
I know this is your puberty, sweetheart. There's no need to hide it. When you're done, you can join me, okay?
Yes, big sis.
Once Ghana finished, he quickly joined Bazett in the bath, glancing shyly at her.
Has my little one finally grown up?
Ghana blushed deeply and looked away.
Do you want to tell me about your dream?
Ghana hesitated, but Bazett noticed him glance at her before averting his gaze. Bazett understood that her little brother's dreams were about her.
I understand.
Bazett gently pulls Ghana into a comforting embrace from behind. Their closeness is palpable.
Big sister,
Bazett, with a concerned glance, subtly checks on her little brother's private part. Will it be erect or not?
Can you tell me, what were you dreaming about?
As Ghana hesitates, Bazett's gaze remains steady on his private part.
I dream about you, hugging me.
Isn't that what we always do?
It felt different in my dream.
After a few moments, Bazett didn't see any erection from his private part. She releases a sigh of relief and tightens her embrace as she knows that he didn't have any dirty thoughts on her.
I was worried. I'm glad you're okay.
I was just peeing. It's not like something was wrong.
Once they finish their bath, Ghana heads off to pray, while Bazett gets dressed and starts preparing breakfast. She notices some luggage by the door of her parents' room.
Mom, are you going somewhere? Yes, there's an urgent matter we need to attend to.
Your mom isn't fond of traveling.
It's not traveling I dislike, just flying. Ah, right. Mom's not a fan of heights, but where are you going, Mom and Dad?
To the clock tower.
Really? Back to the UK? I wish I could join. Maybe another time. For now, you need to take care of your little brother.
Ghana emerges from his room, ready for school.
You know you're quite early, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yukiko nudges Ridwan gently with her elbow and whispers to him.
He's starting puberty and had a wet dream.
Ridwan, sipping his coffee, chokes a bit upon hearing this and whispers back.
Really? That soon?
Ghana notices the luggage bags by his parents' room.
Mom, Dad, where are you going?
We're heading to the UK. They need our expertise on something. Just for 2 or 3 weeks, sweetie.
Ghana's face falls at the news of his parents leaving.
Hey Ghana, I'll bring you some Hot Wheels when I come back. How about that? We can play together then.
I don't want Hot Wheels. I want Mom and Dad.
Yukiko's eyes well up at Ghana's words. She steps behind him, gently squeezing his cheeks with her hands, rubbing them soothingly.
Don't make me cry, Ghana. No mother wants to be away from her child, least of all me. But people need us. If there was any way I could avoid this, I would. Mom and Dad are scholars, sweetheart. Their knowledge is important to many people. You need to understand their role, just as they understand you.
Ghana looks down, conflicted but eventually nods in agreement.
Alright, when are you leaving for the airport?
I'll be driving to Medan at 10 o'clock. Our flight's at 6, so we should reach Polonia Airport in about 4 hours.
The family chatted over breakfast. Afterward, Ghana waited eagerly at the front door for Fitri.
Ghana, about that girl, your new friend.
Best friend, Mom.
Yukiko chuckled.
My apologies, your best friend, then. Isn't it better if you're the one to pick her up? After all, a gentleman should treat a lady with respect.
She never let me. She'd karate chop my head if I tried.
Ha ha ha, what a girl. I can rest easy knowing you're surrounded by badass girls.
Maybe you mean cornered by badass girls.
Oh, and one more thing. As always, don't go into my room, no matter what.
I know.
Just then, Fitri's voice called out from outside.
There she is.
Yukiko and Ghana stepped out to greet Fitri.
Hello, Miss Yukiko. May I take Ghana to school?
Of course, Fitri. Thank you for looking after Ghana.
No problem. Come on, Ghana, let's go.
Okay.
Ghana turned to his mom, reaching out for a quick farewell. Yukiko leaned down, allowing Ghana to kiss her cheek. As Ghana and Fitri headed off towards school, Yukiko called after them.
Be careful, don't run around like that. Kids these days.
As they walked to school, Fitri was her usual playful self, urging Ghana to balance on the railing or pretend the floor was lava. They laughed and played along the way.
I can't get enough of our time together, Ghana.
Me too. Hey, do you like playing arcade games? My dad and I usually play and beat the enemies.
Arcade games? You've got to show me. I demand it.
Sure thing.
As they neared the school, Ghana gently took Fitri's hand.
Fitri,
Yes?
thank you for being my best friend. I'm really grateful.
Ha ha ha. What's gotten into you?
Nothing, just wanted to say it.
Ham.
This morning, I had a wet dream. I think something's changing inside me, like my personality or something.
Wet dream. What's that? Well, to me, you're still the same Ghana. Nothing changes unless you grow a mustache or something.
I don't like mustaches.
Ha ha ha. Let's go. Whoever's late is a stupid donkey.
Hey, wait. I've been a stupid donkey for months because you run so fast.
We meet again. But don't worry, you'll be free of me by episode 12. So, here's a fun fact about precocious puberty. Ghana is only 7 years old, but he's already entering puberty. This means he's going through early physical changes, like hair growth in private areas, a deepening voice, and so on. By the time he's 12, he'll look more like a 17-year-old. Imagine him going to a cafe. Some cute Oni-san might mistake him for a university student. But don't worry, this won't lead to early gray hair or anything like that. Precocious puberty mainly affects sexual development, growth patterns, and the onset of secondary sexual characteristics. Gray or white hair is primarily influenced by genetics and the natural aging process, not the timing of puberty. Most cases of precocious puberty start around 9 years old for boys and 8 for girls. Maybe it's because he's always nagging at me every night, or perhaps it's from the skinship we share. Either way, Ghana is maturing faster than anyone expected. Things change so quickly. That's all I can share for now. See you in the next episode.